Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new Paint and Talk, and this time, Vince Venturella is a channel that I like to follow and following for a while. And he put normally he puts a topic of the week, and this time he put a very interesting topic of the week that I think was interesting to talk about, and it's why we do the hobby, why we do wargaming, why we paint, and why we do this hobby. And it's something that, yeah, from time to time, it's worth, I think, in anything we do in our life, to think why we do these things, or why we hobby, why we watch such, I don't know, why we do, right? Just to, and because sometimes we do things mechanically, and maybe it's interesting to know why we do hobby, why, uh, why I paint every night, right? What I get from that? And the first thing, yeah, my hobby have not been always like it is today. That I paint a lot, and I'm really interested in painting the next miniature, and I'm also thinking what is going to be next. And yeah, I was always collecting. I was always painting, but in the past it can be that I was maybe 1 month almost without painting, or painting very little. Okay, but today, yeah, if when I told the people I paint almost every day, unless I'm traveling or I'm doing something, another activity, like if I go to a tournament, maybe I will not paint in the night because I'm quite tired. But normally I try to at least to take my the brushes at least 30 minutes a day, right? And why is that? Why I have all this going on the why I'm so dedicated to paint? Okay, and the first thing is, I think one of the first or one of the things what I do this because of the channel, because I want to share. I want to share with you new things. I want to I want to test new things. I want to always to have new things to share with you in the channel. But this is not the only thing. Uh, of course, I love the community. I love the support I receive from the community. I love to keep pushing stuff in my channel. I think it's one. I will say the channel is more a motivator than really the why, right? Uh, the why can be the people watching the channel, can be connecting with people, can be meeting these people to play. But really, the thing that for me it's about painting today is, first is a relaxing time of the day, right? It's a moment that in the day that I disconnect from everything. I just focus on painting. I enjoy painting, and I go on with that. And yeah, it's like my zen moment of the day, right? The moment that I don't think about other problems in the life. I just take my brushes. I'm the only, so I'm really on my painting. Everything is under my control. I do what I want. Nobody's telling me what I have to paint in reality, and I'm just enjoying myself painting into. So it's a moment for me of relax. It's a moment of disconnecting, and it's a moment of just forgetting about the rest of the world in a way, right? Not really, because it's maybe substituting the rest of the world by my hobby, by my little temple in the hobby, right? But you can think that watching films can do more or less the same thing, right? You just forget about the rest of the world and you focus on the film. But the other thing I like a lot on is why I end up substituting. I stop doing any video gaming, and I'm just focusing on, because video gaming in a way it's so addictive because it's more or less the same, right? While you are playing games, you don't you don't need to, you are not thinking about other things, other problems, other, not problems, maybe other, you just forget about everything and you are the boss of your game, right? Painting is more or less the same for me, But the other thing, and this is why I switched from gaming to the hobby to paint, why I am, is because I also love the creativity part, and I think here it's where this hobby, for me, okay, I'm talking about me, it's more interesting than the video gaming, right? I think it's all this creative part, painting, uh, creating your own unique vision of your armies, your own unique miniatures. Uh, there is something very personal in each army, in each miniature that we paint, in each thing, right? It's your creation. So it's something that for me it's not even valuable. So it's something that it's expressing yourself, right? By painting the miniatures in a way. So this is why for me it's so interesting, this hobby. It's why I thought that it's better to dedicate time to paint a miniature than dedicated time just on front of a video game. Is why I was feeling that at the end for me was more, we call it in Spanish, it's feeling myself more painting miniatures, collecting, than really playing games. Because at the end, to be fair, although you enjoy a lot playing video games, after playing for a long time, you sometimes you feel that you have just lost the time. I never have this sensation when I'm painting miniatures, because I can see all what I have played during this time. I can enjoy watching what I have done in the last days, in the last years, in the last month, and I really love. One thing I like to do from time to time is go where I have my glass cabinets and look at what I have painted. But this is not the only thing that it's making me also in this hobby. The other thing for me is also in the gaming is the challenge, right? Is to play against other people, put your miniatures on the table, and just enjoy a fun time with other people playing this type of war games or board games. Sometimes, like I'm thinking about Shadespire, right? So it's about connecting with other people. One thing I love that of the thing we're doing now, the first Friday of every month we go to a cafe, a gaming cafe, where we go there and we play Shadespire. The thing I really love there is in the last 2 Fridays I have the opportunity to meet new people both times, right? And I think it's one of the most valuable things. So you just go there, enjoy, meet new people, and make maybe new friends. So for me, this is just yeah, and I always have. To be fair, even in a tournament, if I have been smashed, I always have good memories of all the tournaments, and yeah, well, from time to time you can find a player that you don't know, a game that you don't enjoy, but most of the times I enjoy, and this is why I keep going to tournaments. Although I'm not a super competitive player, I don't do lists of armies to win, right? I just go there to challenge myself to see how well I can do in the tournament. So yeah, but for me, so just summarize, if I want to summarize, okay, the thing I would do that is because it's a moment of the day where I can forget, I can just focus on a thing that I love, focus on a thing where I feel I'm quite good at doing and I'm enjoying doing, and it's very calming. I love the creativity part. I love to collect. So I something that I feel you feel good when you see all what you have painted. When I can enjoy watching the paints I did or the miniatures I paint some years ago. I love to see how my paint have evolved over time. It's something that it made me happy, because always you don't realize how much you can evolve until you compare your last miniatures versus the miniatures you paint some years ago. This is why I never repaint miniatures. And at the end, it's something that is fulfilling so many different things that this is why I love keep painting almost every day. And on top, you can meet people that have your same interest. Is a very nice excuse to meet new people, especially when you move to a new country, or I will say you can see the effort of the people to trying to speak a different language that they are not their own mother tongue, and we all manage to play and to enjoy a good moment. Does not matter where you're from, what is your nationality, or what is your other so you just enjoy a good moment with other people, right? And I think this is also a very good point. So yeah, I think these are the whys. And now I would like to know, what are your whys? Why do you like the hobby? What is motivating you in the hobby? And then, of course, one thing that changed my life a lot, it's doing this the YouTube channel, because I realized that I really hope I can help other people to avoid the mistakes I did in the past. I hope I can help other people to speed up in the learning of painting. When I started painting, there were not all what we have today. There was not the level of YouTube that we have today. Well, there was not existing YouTube when I started, to be fair. There were not so many tutorials, and I hope now that we put this effort, and not only me, a lot of people, we are putting effort to do these tutorials. The mainly hope we have is that the people can learn faster how to paint, and we have more people interested in the hobby, enjoying the hobby, because I can understand the beginning. The beginning can be quite hard, right? When you start painting and you don't obtain what you were expecting, or you don't finish, or you don't have the finishing that you were expecting when you started. Because when we are painting, we all have our expectations on what we want to achieve, or what we want to paint, or what we want to be the final result, in a way, right? And sometimes these expectations are not met, most likely because they are unrealistic at the beginning, and you don't know how the techniques well. But for me, the good point, the point here of doing this channel is that these people can reach the level they want for their paint jobs faster. I can help people to share some of my tricks and some of my knowledge to help them to be better painters. So this is one of the things that also motivates me a lot. This is why I do so many tutorials, because I hope to motivate other people, and to have other people motivated to enjoy the hobby that I'm really enjoying a lot. So yeah, and I think that's all what I want to talk here. Now it's time for you to share why are you doing the hobby. Please leave it in the comments below, and as well I will link in the description to the topic of the week of Vince Venturella, so you can go there and see more opinions of other people. So I think it's always interesting to understand why you do what you do. Okay? And then the next step is how you can do it better, or how you can get the maximum of what you do. Okay, but maybe this is a discussion for another video. So that's all for now. I hope that was not too much rambling. I hope this was interesting for you. Give a like if you have liked this video. It's always interesting to have, I always appreciate if you support the channel with a like, with a comment, well, with a view, of course, because this will help my channel to grow, and I will be able to share the love I have for the hobby to more people. So that's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!